Welcome to Beyond the Bounce, presented by ZTE. I'm your host, Byron Bogar, and joining me today, lead assistant for the Texas Legends, Coach Zendon Hamilton. Welcome to the show, Zendon.
You gotta stop it, man. Thanks again.
Welcome in.
Great to be here again.
All right, you just finished up your first season here as assistant coach for the Legends. Kind of give us a little brief recap of how your time was here.
Like I said, it was really nice being here. I learned a lot from Coach Mack, and it was a joy to help the kids out and teach the kids.
Now you got a little head coaching experience when Coach Mack got tossed out on one of these games. You did a real good job, Coach. You kept them in there. A tough buzzer beater beat us. How was that experience having the lead chair for a quarter and a half?
It was about 5 minutes. It felt a little longer.
Yeah,
but it was about 5 minutes. Got some good hands-on experience, and the assistants helped me out a lot. And I thought I did a good job.
You did.
Unfortunately, we couldn't pull it out.
It was a tough one. Yeah, that was a tough step back right there. Now, real quick, you had now you didn't have a D-League journey. Your career in the NBA, you had a strong. I won't call you a journeyman.
You can say that.
You weren't LeBron James
man.
at the same time, Coach. Can you kind of explain because the grind never stops for some of these players. The season may have just ended. We barely missed out on the playoffs, but the grind kind of refreshes for some of those top players that are going to have some opportunities in the summer. Kind of give the fans an outlook of what players have coming up this summer.
As far as the grind, if I can think back, you end your season, you maybe take a week off, 2 weeks off to yourself, maybe go where you want to go, a little vacation if you have a family. If you don't have a family, then you get right back to it. That's how I used to do it. I get right back to it in the gym. You get with your guys, your agents, summer league, you got workouts, you got mini camps, you got anything you got to do to get yourself out there and be seen so that you're still recognizable in the public eye. And then once you get on the summer league, you got to, basically you got to do what you got to do, make an impression and get to vet camp. Now when you get to vet camp, it's the same thing. It's all, it's just like, for those who don't know about it, it's just like starting over wherever you're at. So you get to a certain point and you start over again. You got to make your name. So you make your name through vet camp and you get a spot, and then from there on, it just keeps going up and up and up in the ladder.
Now, what's your opinion with what types of things you should work on? Now, you should always strengthen your strengths. Is that correct to say?
Well, I'll tell you this. For me, it was always attacking the weaknesses.
Okay.
First,
in the summertime?
First, absolutely. So if I had, I would say my first year in college, I was a little too frail. I'm in the weight room all summer long. And from then, I progressed. So it's all about attacking your weaknesses. I was a lefty, I had to work on my right hand, even though I still went left for the rest of my career. But you attack your weaknesses because your strengths will always be there. Those are second nature. So you want to make your weaknesses second nature as well.
Okay. Now guys have a lot of pride. How hard is it to really pinpoint in, hey, I need to work on this element of my game, work on it this summer, and not regress back to just I want to lean and depend on my strengths? I
would say you need to find somebody who you trust, somebody that's not a yes man. Okay, you got guys around you when you become a star, when you become a somebody in this sport. They say, oh, yeah, you're fine. Byron, you're good. You look great, Byron.
You should be in there
every
already.
Day. Yeah, you should be in there.
They're tripping.
No. A guy is going to tell you the truth. Yeah. Listen, you wasn't big enough to deal with the Shaq this year. You got to get 30 pounds on, man. I'm not going to let you do it. So you got to get somebody that you trust and listen to them, and then go from there.
Now, as a coach, what kind of things do you have going on to the summer? Because as an assistant coach, we're all wanting to go forward. Everybody wants to be in the NBA. What's life as an assistant coach in the D League for the summertime?
Well, this is my first, my second go round with it. I'm going to be working guys out in the summer. I'll go back to New York where my home is and take some take some time to myself, maybe about a week or so, and again, just like I was as a player, get right back to it. I got some things coming up in the summer, going to Vegas and some high school things, as well as Gerg's camp and some other things like that, just like I did last year, and try to perfect my craft.
Well, good luck this summer. Now, changing gears a little bit, we have the NBA playoffs right around the corner, Coach.
Ooh.
Do you have any favorites? Who are you thinking to take this championship? Do you think your ex-team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, will win a back-to-back?
Could be. I'll tell you one thing. When you got that big great white shark in the water as LeBron James, you always have a chance. So if I'm gonna bet with anybody, I know Golden State is they got a couple of piranhas in there, but that big great white shark, he's he's tough to handle. So if I'm gonna bet on anybody, I'm gonna bet on the Cleveland.
Now we all know the Warriors and the Cavs are there. What sleeper team? Is there a sleeper team for you? Maybe the Celtics, Raptors.
I like the Celtics. I like what Isaiah's doing down there, and those guys. But again. There's only one ocean, and there's only one great white shark. I keep having to going back to until he starts to get a little older. Everything is going through him.
He's a little older, coach. Are you biased, coach? Are you being biased right now?
I'm again personally. I'm watching him, and until he gets to I don't know what number to say, but he's still at his athletic peak and at the peak of his powers. It's tough to bet against him.
And then coming up this summer, we have a projected solid NBA draft coming up. There's been a little controversy with one of the top picks, Alonzo Ball, and his father. Do you think that kind of hurts or helps a player, or do you believe that hey, he's grown up with it all this time, so it's nothing to him?
I'm not sure how to touch on that. He's very talented, the kid. I've saw him. And obviously, his dad has brought some attention to him. That's why I saw him. And I've asked other people around, and he's very impressive. He can shoot it, he can handle it, he can pass it. He has great size, great vision. Again, he's a really good player. I don't want to touch on his dad. That's his dad. He's gonna feel how you feel. So that's their business.
Now, are you excited for the summer league as well? Will you be in the summer league? I assume you'll be in the summer league this season again. Checking that out. We have a lot of top players on the Legends that could be in summer league rosters. How important is that summer league to just like you mentioned, focus on those weaknesses, get better, and try to get into that vet count? Again,
we've already touched on it, and to add to it, you got to come back with something new. If you're a 3-point shooter and you can't dribble the basketball to get into the lane, you got to come back in and show that you can get downhill, get guys involved, and things of that nature. So summer league, I'm not sure what's going to be going on with me as well as summer league. I'm not sure what the Mavericks have or the Legends or anything like that. But again, as a player, you got to come back with something new every summer. If you're not doing yourself a service.
Okay, now change the subject a little bit to the one-on-one battles and the 5-on-5 battles of the coaching staff. Coach Charlie Bell's been running around here. Hey, he won the most 5-on-5s. He's won the most one-on-ones. We have a couple votes that think Vin would have won one-on-one.
Yeah.
Who took home the 5-on-5, 5v5 tournament of all season, every game before when you had some spare time? Who took it home, Coach?
I'll tell you right now. They hammered home the last game. We played about 15 games. I'm still hurting from the games we played out there. I want to say the overall season, we took it home. Me, Coach George Gallinopoulos, and those guys. But probably the last game, they got us good.
Now, they had a ringer, Coach Vin Baker. He came in halfway through, so he had fresh legs.
They got a fresh legs guy. They had to go get an all-star to win the last games on us. He took us by surprise. But again, they were good battles out there and good fun.
Now, Coach Mack allowed music played during shoot-arounds and practices. We had a lot of lengthy conversations about music selection, which was run by Coach Bell. What grade are you grading him on music selection this season?
No. Bell was great. Bell was great. As being an East Coast guy, I said a couple of days I said, I need something from New York, man. I need you to give me something so I can get going. Yeah. And he said, it's for the kids. It's not for us. Yeah. But he
mumble rap. He was on that mumble rap a lot, Coach.
He was. Well, look, he did a good job in prioritizing the levels, and he even put something on for Coach Mack a couple times.
What's that? What's Coach Mack listening to?
We was going back to Frank Sinatra, and the kids were like, "What is that? I don't know I can't get going to that."
Kids.
But it was good stuff. Bell did a good job.
Oh man! And then every shoot around ends with a half-court shot, team half-court shot. Yeah. How many did you make, Coach?
I made one.
All right.
On the road, early on in the season.
Where were we at?
I couldn't remember where we was. I think it was Sioux Falls or something. I made one early in the year, and then that was it for me. I went over 49 the rest of the season. So.
Hey, you made that one, Coach.
Yeah.
Now we have a quick Twitter question here. What was one of your favorite moments, behind-the-scene moments? Brittany from Twitter wants to know, what was one of your favorite behind-the-scene moments that you could speak of on the camera?
Don't really have much going behind the scenes. Me and Coach talk a lot, and we have some inside jokes that probably can't make it here, but Not much. Not much going on this season. Not much.
Was there a favorite road trip, a good getaway spot you like to visit this season?
I tell you what, we went to Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz was really nice. You know, we got out there with, especially the coaching staff, we got out to eat a little bit. Nice weather out there. Similar to here, not as good, but Santa Cruz was really nice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Coach, you have anything you want to tell the fans before we wrap it up here from your wrapping up your first season as an assistant coach with the Legends?
Again, it was great being here, and good to be around and help the kids and be with the organization. And thank you guys for being so supportive to the Legends family.
Well, Coach, thank you for everything you did this season. It was a good year. We barely missed out on the playoffs, but we did. You and the coaching staff did accomplish a feat and winning the winningest team in Legends history.
Sure.
So that's a little side note there. So thank you for all your hard work you did.
Thank you.
That grind as an assistant coach is not easy.
No.
So just thank you. And thank you for joining us here on Beyond the Bounce presented by ZTE. Until next time, we'll see you later.